Brian, my pleasure.
Given President Trump's historically low approval ratings, what specific steps are you and your colleagues taking to try to repair Trump's credibility?
So, Brian, I think that's the usual hyperbolic opening to one of the CNN segments. But let me tell you about the numbers that matter to Americans. The 1.5 million jobs created on his watch, the 54 record highs in the stock market closes, the consumer confidence level at a 17-year high, which means higher than both President George W. Bush and President Obama.
But 17-year,
excuse me,
about credibility?
Well, that is credibility to the people who are paying attention. Oh, it is. It is. Maybe not to CNN.
The American people are not giving him credit for the economic boom.
Yes, they are.
According to all of the polls.
Yes, they are. It depends on how you ask the question. I mean, you have the voice going through all of your promos saying CNN, the most trusted name in news. What evidence do you have of that? I've seen polling numbers to the contrary on that.
You're talking about
every
CNN instead of President Trump.
No. I'm happy to talk about President Trump. You interrupted me because I was going through what CNN refuses to cover about President Trump, which is the economic boon on his watch as president.
The economy is covered every day, Kellyanne. Kellyanne,
no,
that's like
Brian,
saying...
that's not true. But you just want to argue about it because you don't you say facts first. So I'm giving you the facts about the stock market, the 1.5 million jobs.
I appreciate that, but what I asked is about President Trump's credibility and how the White House is repairing this credibility crisis. Do you have an answer to that question?
Yeah, here's the deal. The credibility crisis exists in the other party now. I just cannot believe the bombshell that Donna Brazile has launched, where she says that she was dealing with three, quote, titanic egos: President Obama,
I stopped taking Donna Brazile seriously when she lied and when it was revealed that CNN fired her for giving debate questions to Hillary Clinton. I'm not here to ask you about Donna Brazile.
Excuse me, I think that's very unkind to Donna Brazile. She saw what we saw out there, which is a lack of enthusiasm for Hillary Clinton. She was worried, rightfully so, that the polls were wrong, including CNN's polling. I know you fired your pollster since.
With all due respect, Kellyanne, to ask you about
if you want to
President
talk about
Trump,
credibility, let's
not
talk
Hillary
about
Clinton.
Do
your internal polls also show him with historically low approval ratings?
So you want to talk about approval ratings, and I'm telling you about the numbers that matter to Americans.
Because his approval ratings are shockingly low. It's a problem not just for you and for me, but for the nation, that this president is not trusted by the American people.
No, that's wrong. You know it's a problem for this nation. That you refuse. CNN used to be a place where people can tune in and get the news all day long. Now they get spin in people's opinions. And I think CNN should own it. Brian, why not just say, look, it's in our commercial interest at CNN to be anti-Trump. We're profitable if we're against the president. Most of our viewers are against the president. Just own it. Don't you think that would be more credible for CNN than pretending that you're straight down the middle?
I understand that you don't want an adversarial media. I guess you just want everybody to be like Fox News. State-run media?
No, that's not true. Stop being so jealous of Fox News, Brian, and their ratings. I think that would help if you drop the jealousy a little bit about Fox News. The fact is that we need a media that covers the facts. The fact is, if consumer confidence is at a 17-year high, that's relevant to the forgotten man or forgotten woman.
I agree, but Kellyanne, this is like a doctor walking in and saying... It's like a doctor walks in and says, you have cancer and it's spreading throughout your body. But the good news is your legs